the mad and macabre.
Oh, what monster could have done this?
I'm just gonna bash your brains.
Live or die. Make your choice.
Wake up, little girl.
Playtime's over.
You don't know what death is.
Sliced and diced.
Welcome to the All Guts So Gory podcast. My name is Mike, joined as always by Charlie and Justin. And today we are talking a little roundtable discussion on haunted house movies. What works, what doesn't, where the lines get blurry, and some of our favorite ones. Guys, how are we doing?
So good, Mike. Thank you for asking.
Whoop, whoop.
What about Charlie gives a sad whoop whoop, I think that is.
Whoop.
I think Charlie's.
Do you guys want to jump right in and just talk about, we'll each throw out one of our favorite haunted house movies?
No. We have to set it up a little bit.
Okay.
That sounds right.
I thought we were on a time limit for these little mini episodes. No, I'm just joking.
No. This is 3 hours. 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
3 hour tour.
So I've got a few questions. The first one, I think we talked about this, in passing when we were setting up the idea for this, but why do we love the haunted house genre so much? Why is it so effective? I've got my thoughts, but I want to hear some of your guys' thoughts too.
Sure.
Go ahead, Mike.
Charlie, go for it. Okay.
I'll go for it.
All right, Charlie, go for it.
I mean, it's just like the quintessential. It's like, where do you start? Like when you're young, it's, Halloween comes around. When you're not in a Christian cult, you get to do Halloween, and it's about haunted houses. So it kind of becomes like a cliche, but a comforting, it's like, I don't know. For me, it would be like chicken and dumplings. It's just like a soothing, something that's always the genre always kind of works. And actually doing a smidge of homework, I'm kind of surprised there aren't more haunted house movies out there. I never really thought about it, but
yeah, I think when I was looking at a list of some haunted house movies to talk about, not many of them are within the last 10 years at all, if any.
I found a few that were kind of recently, but then that we're going to have to get into, we're going to split some hairs on this episode. As always, splitting hairs.
Sure.
Yeah. Is it horror?
So, haunted house adjacent.
Is it technically a haunted house? Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My thoughts on the genre is this is pretty much a universal fear across the board. If you have a home, this is where you get to feel the most vulnerable. This is where you eat, you sleep, your loved ones live. So, to be something wrong with that area, something invading your space and getting into, your safety and your feeling of at peace at home is something that most people can relate to.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
So it's and maybe violation, right?
Yeah. And maybe, when haunted house movies go back as far as whenever horror movies were invented and started, they go back incredibly far. And now that we don't have maybe as many, it's maybe along those lines where home is where you feel safe. Maybe that's why these days, home invasion movies are more popular. There's more of them out there because you feel safe, but people are also like, okay, ghosts, spirits, whatever. But strangers knocking at the door, someone in your house, a legit, a legit killer in your house and you don't know it, lurking in the shadows, that. Right. That shit will keep you up at night, and that shit will make sure you double check all the locks and all the windows before you get in bed.
Yeah, well, I check it because werewolves too. They can open doors, right?
Yeah, you never know what's coming through that door.
No, they don't have opposable thumbs.
They don't.
I don't know.
They don't keep them from when they're.
They just smash through them motherfuckers.
Boom.
Yeah.
So
they huff and they puff and they.
That's a different movie. Anyway, I found movies going back to 1896 that were haunted house movies. Did you guys see that one? Le Manoir du Diable, The House of the Devil, 1896.
I didn't go back that far.
Is credited.
But I do feel like the 30s, 40s, 50s, even into the 60s. I mean, that was, what people could relate to. Like, a vampire. Nobody read Bram Stoker's Dracula, so it took a while for vampires to become a thing, and it took a while for werewolves to become a thing, and it took a while for zombies. I mean, they didn't come out till like the 60s. I mean, there was the old zombie movies, but there was a lot. I mean, Vincent Price was probably in 20 different haunted house movies,
Yeah.
So that's a good theory, though, that Mike, that the Purge type movies are now the modern, that's going to get under your skin. That's going to scare you more than ghosts and stuff. But I think at the end of most of those movies, either the good guy dies or the bad guy dies, right? So like you can probably move on from that kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know if I'd be able to sleep in the same house knowing it was so vulnerable. But if there's a ghost in there, there's nothing for you to fight, right?
Sure.
For the most part. All right. Yeah. Questions. I'm going to shotgun some questions for you. Rapid fire here.
Boom.
Okay.
So you're going to tell me, does it count or does it not count? So we can kind of gear our discussion that way. What counts as a house? Are we counting short-term dwellings? For example, a hotel.
I knew you were going there.
2 out of 3. I need 2 out of 3.
I would think so. I feel like
give it you're there.
Like
you're
a haunted building, kind of, a hotel for sure.
Okay.
Trailer park.
Is it
Airbnb.
Madness? Is it possession?
Yeah.
Is it just cabin fever making you go crazy? I don't know. Does the hotel amplify the evil?
You don't know what hotel I'm talking about?
I think I know. I think we've known each other long enough. I know what hotel you're talking about. The Overlook Hotel, unless I'm mistaken.
No, that's the
it
one.
Doesn't show up on lists, but I think it counts. I mean, it's where you are dwelling, and it's there. I mean, like, does it have to be ghosts? Could it be like a demon?
That's what I'm going with next too. But so I think if you are the caretaker and you are living there for 4 months, that counts. And to answer your question, Mike, there are real ghosts and real spirits in the hotel.
Well, it's a movie, so there's not.
It's a real life thing. Yeah.
That's what Stanley Kubrick wants you to think.
No, he wants us to think it's all about like the genocide of Native Americans and the moon landing.
Big Paranormal Activity wants you to think that.
Ghosta.
Big ghost hunters want you to think.
All right, a cruise ship. Is a cruise ship a long-term enough dwelling if there's spirits and ghosts? Or does it not hit the same because you don't have to be on that cruise ship, but you got to live at your house, right?
Okay, so I will give a good, I hope will be a good one comparison. Blair Witch is 100% paranormal. It's not a haunted house.
It's not a haunted house, right?
Even though, right? So it follows you around. Insidious doesn't count as a haunted house because the house wasn't haunted. The person was haunted.
Hold on. But because the person was haunted in Insidious, the ghosts came to the house. So the house, it was both.
Yeah,
they kind of lied. They said the boys haunted, but like the both were haunted at that point.
Yeah.
But
a ship with ghosts.
That's what I was saying. Maybe it's in the title.
I kind of think so. I feel like yes.
What do you think, Mike?
You're trapped on that ship. Are we still talking about Ghost Ship? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trapped on that ship. It's like, being in a house, or if you're invited to this house and you go away, this house is secluded. There's really nowhere else to go except maybe outside, but maybe that doesn't save you. But you're on that ship. There's no going anywhere. So I don't know that it's haunted house, but it's haunted ship, which is adjacent. Haunted dwelling.
Haunted. Okay. Yeah. Last one I'm going to ask about for the location. Spaceship. Can a spaceship that you live on
I'm trying to think of anything that is like Event Horizon. No,
That's basically Event Horizon.
Okay, not Alien.
Haunted.
Well, no,
I mean, if you were, yeah.
Well, because if we're talking Alien, then Alien, that's like there's a monster on the ship, so that's like like that turns into, if it's a house, it's like Barbarian, like there's a monster in the house. The house itself isn't haunted, right?
Right. So if it's you're living there and it's like spirits, you're good. You guys are good with this.
Yeah, it's got. I think to be haunted.
Is Evil Dead?
That's what.
Yeah, haunted cabin, haunted.
But it's not really. It's kind of like Insidious, like wherever you are, if you chanted that, if you were at the 7-Eleven and chanted that,
right,
then the demons will show up.
That'd be badass. 7-Eleven.
I think to qualify for haunted house, haunted dwelling, there has to be some, like, this was built on a burial ground. There has to be spirits living in the house that haunt the people that are in there. There has to be that you didn't bring there yourself. It has to have like those kind of elements. It can't be just like monster in the house, whatever.
Here's a good way to rephrase it that incorporates Insidious too. If you were to leave the house, would those spirits still be in the house or not? Right?
Yes, I think that has to be the qualifier.
Okay. So Insidious would not count.
You can leave the house and drive away, and they don't follow you.
Yeah,
except if you did that in horror movie or in haunted house movies, they'd be very short movies, and there wouldn't be much to show or much to scare you.
Right.
People would just drive away, and then they're like, "Well, that's it."
All right. So we discussed ghosts.
Okay, that cuts out a lot.
Ghosts, yes. Demons, yes.
Yes.
Because Paranormal Activity is more of like a demon kind of thing, right? And what about so any kind of monsters? No.
If it's a physical monster like Barbarian, no.
If it's a living creature,
no. Yeah.
Right. No, not living creature. No.
Right.
All right. So that rules out people under the stairs.
Ghost or demon or poltergeist or whatever.
All right. So now we know what we're working with, guys. Who wants to throw one out that scared the shit out of them? That whatever criteria. This is a freewheeling episode here.
I'll throw out my favorite one.
Commando, if you will.
Yeah. Free balling. Yeah.
I'll throw out my favorite one.
Oh, that's the other podcast.
It's Poltergeist, 1982.
Poltergeist, so good.
I mean, if it checks all the boxes, in addition to the creepy spirits and everything that happens in the house, creepy kids always works. I don't know if the house was built on Indian burial ground, if this started that trope, how old it was before Poltergeist. I'm not that educated on the history of that trope, but I know it is a popular one in horror movies. But that trope is in there, and just all the creepy stuff that happens in that movie. It's spooky, man. I love it. And I really, really love like that. There's tiny little bits of comedy in there too. Like, especially like the very end where they go to the motel and he puts the TV out on the porch. It's hilarious. Just a great like chef's kiss. But
Mike and I. Go ahead.
Nah, that's all I got. I love it.
I was gonna say you and I have kind of talked about the wedding of Steven Spielberg and Tobe Hooper on that one. Toby Hooper? Yeah.
Toby, yeah.
And
nuance.
It's perfect because I think part of the reason it's so scary is these are, for all intents and purposes, they seem like a great family. They didn't do anything wrong. So it's like they're happy family and this shit still happens to them. It's not like we're rooting for them to get, got or anything this whole time.
No, of course not.
And they had the trope of somebody coming in to fix and clean the house. I'm in all the time. When there's an expert that knows that shit, I'm in.
Yeah. Insidious steals from that. Yeah.
It borrows. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not take any bad Insidious.
No, I wasn't. Pays homage, if you will. I'm not saying. Everybody steals from everybody. So
right.
Yeah.
You know what, Charlie, you got one you want to throw out, or do you want to defer? Okay.
No, I got one. I feel like I'm on a delay, so I don't know how this recording is going to come out, but anyway.
Awesome.
Since we did Martyrs, and I hated on the French so hard, I'm going to throw out a French movie, 2021, The Deep House, a haunted underwater house that you have to that you have to scuba dive down to. And I mean, like, I think I mentioned it on the other episode that I was just like, you just like, I kept catching myself holding my breath so many times. I'm like, anytime you see like, anything underwater, it's just like this weird thing that at least I do, and I think other people do. But it was good. I mean, it was a tight 125, 135 minutes, and scary as hell. And on top of it, you have to be in scuba gear, and if you don't get out, you're gonna drown.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody play with the genre like that, where it's like, yeah, you know what we haven't done with the haunted house? Yeah, we put it at the bottom of a lake.
Right.
Never seen that
the next
before.
one's going to be on Mars. It was a settlement they had, and everyone died, and now it's haunted.
Yeah, I hear there's ghosts of Mars, so.
That's what I heard.
All right, I will throw one out here. Heartbreaking one, but it's still creepy. There's crazy creepy imaging in it. It's also a foreign one. I think it's Spanish, 2007, The Orphanage. This is a heartbreaking, where basically a mom is kind of haunted by a child in a knapsack, or like it's a bag on his head kind of thing, and it's a mystery. It's a lot of stuff, but I thought it was really good, and it kind of breaks your heart at the end, and that's all I'm going to say about that one. But it's really solid haunted house movie that holds up.
Yeah. If you can scare me and make me cry in 90 minutes, that's time well spent.
Sounds like
that movie was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking, but
Mike, have you seen that one?
It was effective.
I have not seen that one, no.
I
Sounds like a great hang.
It falls in the category.
Right.
It's, you know what? Martyrs wasn't a great hang, so we owe you one here.
Damn it.
We got to pick that soon.
Yeah. Mike, you got another one you want to talk about real quick?
I mean, one that's a little more modern. Well, no, Orphanage is more modern than this, but one that I just remember that's, from my high school years, my formative years, is 2001's it's 13 Ghosts. The family, they inherit a glass house.
99, I think, right?
2001, I think.
I think that's on my... What's
Nuance.
Maybe not. Year? I don't know. Maybe. You might be right. I don't know. I thought it was 01. But anywho, the family, they inherit this glass house, and there's imprisoned ghosts in there that when you put on these special glasses, you can see them. And Matthew Lillard suffers one of my favorite kills in horror movie history. In this one, it's a fun movie, and I don't mind seeing Shannon Elizabeth every now and then too either. So.
Starting to wonder if a criteria for Mike to like the movie is nudity with like slashes on them, because there's like in Martyrs you had some scarred up nude people, and 13 Ghosts.
God,
I don't know. It's a trend.
No. You like 13 Ghosts too.
I absolutely
love that movie.
Yeah. I will not allow anybody to speak poorly on it, even Atticus.
A lot of people will.
No.
A lot of people don't like it. I love it.
You know what? Like,
yeah.
Somebody hurt them. Somebody hurt them and took their joy away as a child.
Are you saying somebody hurt them? Are you telling me?
Yeah, show us on Justin where the bad man hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're not using me as a abuse doll. So whose turn to throw one out?
Back around to Charlie.
This is a good one. Let me throw the specs on real quick. Oscar award-winning Jeffrey Rush, 1999, House on Haunted Hill.
Absolutely
it's got it in the title.
So good.
That was a great movie. That was a great hang. It was a great setup. It's got some good actors in there. The script was good. The graphics, the CGI, the special effects were all good. And it had a good payoff. What What's not to like?
What's not? It incorporated ghosts that you can't see unless you have a camcorder. It incorporated herky jerky nurses and doctors and stuff.
Yep.
It was amazing.
Famke
It
Janssen
was
too.
beautiful
Love
movie.
that.
Famke's in that one. Tate Diggs. It's just a who's who
I mean,
of the 90s.
I don't know about Famke. That's
We
a
talked.
you thing. That's a you guys,
It's
not
a-
a me.
You're missing
It's
out.
a.
Watch Rounders,
Am I?
Charlie. Watch
Am
Rounders.
I have.
Yeah.
The original House on Haunted Hill, Vincent Price is in that one. You
Correct.
mentioned him earlier.
He's in
Charlie.
all the black and white.
Right.
Pretty much, if it was made around
Haunted house movies.
1940 to 19, yeah. Hey, one that I'm going to throw out that I saw recently, it might have been a suggestion from Mike actually. 2017 Marrowbone. Now this one kind of presents itself. Did you see that one, Charlie? It's got
I
Mia
have
Goth and
Wasn't a suggestion from me. I hadn't seen it either.
oh yes, I haven't seen Marrowbone. It's really solid and it has kind of a twist on the haunted house thing, but basically there's three young adults that live together, but they're, it's in that age where, like, if somebody found out that they were living by themselves without their parents, that an adult could come in and take the house, basically, and, put them in the orphanage. But anyway, so they live together, and there's not much I can say without ruining it, but the kid from Steven from Stranger Things is in it. The girl from... Well, definitely Mia Goth, but I want you guys to check this one out. It's got twists, it's got turns. It's not a fun hang. It's kind of sad too, but like it's good.
Yeah.
2017, so there are good ones still being made 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll toss out one that is a bit of a fun hang, in my opinion. It's called House. It's from the mid '80s. It's
that's on my list.
Yeah, it's directed by Steve Miner, who was a producer on Friday the 13th. It's got George Wendt and William Catt, and it's got basically surrounds a guy who is a writer. I think his wife passes away, and he moves into this house to, just kind of start over, start anew. And this house is haunted. There's monsters. There's, things behind every door, and it's a little on the campy side. I'm not gonna lie. Like some of the monsters are.
It is.
Weird and funny, and it's a little campy. It's a better hang than most of these, dreary haunted house movies, I will say.
Yep. I agree. I like that movie. It's on my list. I have it. It has a sequel, Haunted House 2, where I can't remember, House 2. I can't remember what the actor's name is, but George Wendt was in the first one, and Cliff from Cheers is in the second one.
Nice.
Yep.
That's John Ratzenberger.
Ratzenberger, the voice of
there he is.
Every Pixar or whatever.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What do you guys think about motives of ghosts normally? So, like, I know Charlie's got deep, hot takes on this one, but like sometimes they don't want you in their house because it's their house, they live there, whatever, house. Something bad to happen. So, like, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. These are like, we don't want you in the house, right? And then there's other ones that are like, hey, something bad happened in the house. Help me solve this. Help me fix this, right? Which Charlie hates. But there have been a few good ones
hate them.
In that genre. And I'll just name a couple. Changeling, I really liked with George C. Scott. What Lies Beneath with Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford, really good. And Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon was really good too. Those are good, like, solve this mystery for me.
All thumbs down.
Knock down that wall. There's something there. Mike, what do you think about a good mystery?
Of those, I've only seen Changeling. I have not seen those other ones. And it's been a while since I've seen the Changeling. But, What Lies Beneath is something that was recently covered on another podcast that I like quite a bit. And when I looked it up, it's a PG-13 and it's 2 hours and 10 minutes long. So I said, hell fucking no.
Veto.
I do like Robert Zemeckis. I do like Harrison Ford. I'll get around to it eventually, maybe. But
and you're an American. You're an American that lived through the 80s and 90s, so you have to love Michelle Pfeiffer as well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, that's
I'm not. I would never badmouth Michelle Pfeiffer, but yeah, I mean, I've said this. I know I've said this on other episodes. It's like the ghost that wants you to solve something, bruh. If you can do all this stuff to me that's going to make me go crazy, and then you want to kind of try and reveal something to find out who your killer is, you can't pick up a pen and just like write on a piece
Oh,
of paper or on the fucking wall, hey, go to this address. This is where my body's buried, and it's this guy who killed me.
there's
Thanks.
probably a reason for it. There's probably some reason that they can't just come out and say it, okay?
Yeah, because the movie would only be like 12 minutes long.
What
That's
do you
why.
guys have any in your mind that are like for a haunted house type of movie that were bloodier than you thought they would be? Like that fit
13
our all
Ghosts.
guts. That right. I mean that would
You
freaking
you
you could
see all
Yeah.
guts in one of the kills.
all guts and it was
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah. The lawyer, he gets cut in half. That was great.
Mhm. Wearing his special
Okay,
glasses, talking
I got
shit to one of the
one.
ghosts.
I feel like it's a classic. It might be a tent pole that we have to save for a special episode.
We'll do a deep dive for it. No problem. Yeah.
Amityville Horror.
Okay. See, that falls under the they don't want you in their house, right? They want you out of that
Yep.
house.
I mean,
And
it's like a possession, demon type, and I mean, based on a true story in air quotes. Bullshit. They made that shit up, but it is a good movie.
now's my time where I have to throw the note out there that Charlie does not believe Ed and Lorraine were real ghost hunters. So
Of course they weren't. They're charlatans or fakes.
Mike, get something?
This is one I have not seen, but I think we'd be remiss if we didn't mention The Haunting. Have either of you seen The Haunting?
The old one or like the one with
there's an old one.
Catherine
There's
Zeta-Jones?
Yeah, there's one from the 60s, and then there's a Catherine Zeta-Jones, Liam Neeson one from the late 90s.
I've seen the 90s one. I did not love it.
I think
I've seen the 90s one. I did not like it that much.
Yeah. I think when you talk about like the haunted house genre, it's basically like
Jams.
Amityville Horror, The Haunting, and House on Haunted Hill are the ones like you have to mention. So I threw that out there because you have to mention it, even though I haven't seen it.
Obligatory.
Yeah.
I would
Obligatory
think
mention.
falls under that category, and then throw out some other ones if like rapid fire here. Falls under that category. The Conjuring has to be mentioned too. If you're under 30 years old, that is probably a huge haunted house type of movie for you. I think Hereditary kind of falls under that too, but that's not really okay. I'm gonna actually retract. That's not a haunted house. So that's no. The house had nothing to do with it. What's some other?
So what about? Well, I mean, I think we mentioned like the really big ones. I mean, Changeling's a really big one. If I could throw just a question out there to the group, what about if the haunted house is like a literal, I'd say, structure, like a haunted house at a carnival, like the Hell House series, where it's a haunted house like attraction. Do those count?
I haven't seen any of the Hell Houses, but my son, who's been on the podcast, mentioned that he likes that series, and it would fall into the category, is what he said. So I'm gonna believe him.
It's their found footage ones, like kind of like Paranormal Activity, like found footage stuff.
Okay, now a possessed kid doesn't count. So we're kicking Reagan out from Exorcist. we're kicking Insidious out. But the two hotel ones that I was thinking of, obviously, The Shining and 1408 are both set in a hotel. They both have, ghosts that are tormenting and trying to take down the main characters there. So those are the two hotel ones. If they fit,
I got one.
I'd like to keep them in there. Go for it.
It's not a hotel one, but it's really good. Oscar-winning actor, female actor is in it. The Others. And that one has a twist, and we're not giving out spoilers on this. We're not going into the whole thing. But this movie, you can't, with Nicole Kidman, you don't really think it's going to be
Right.
what it turns out to be, but it's good.
Yeah. Darth Vader was was Nicole Kidman's dad the whole time. It was crazy.
Nice.
Yep.
I knew
No,
it.
I mean, there's so many like great ones that like don't necessarily belong at the top of any list, but Skeleton Key and
Yeah.
The
What about The
Grudge. We
Grudge?
did The Grudge. Yeah, we did The Grudge on this podcast. I'd never watched the Gion Grudge. I don't know if you guys did, but I did watch a foreign one called A Tale of Two Sisters. It's an Asian one. It's like I think it might be Korean or Japanese, but like different things are scary there. Like we've mentioned in other podcasts or whatever. It's like, ugh, this one's a little weird, man. But yeah, and I recommended it.
Are there any tropes? Oh, go ahead.
No, what tropes?
Well, no, go ahead, Charlie. I didn't have any more movies to throw out.
I was going to throw out Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, of course. So those are spirits and demons, right? Or
found footage. It's like a mixture of haunted house and found footage, and it's effective. I liked it. It was scary as fuck. I even liked the sequel. I didn't like the ones after that, but yeah.
And the first one, it was all believable shit that's happening in your house, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But what were you going to ask about tropes? Because I know I love the tropes where, like I mentioned, people coming in to clean the house or.
Yeah, I want to know if you guys had like a favorite trope, whether it's like creepy kids, if there's like a basement or like a secret room reveal, or like when like a crash happens and they turn around but you don't see anything, like those kind of things. You got any tropes that get you every time, or ones you really hate?
You're playing my favorite songs right now. All of those, they're all great. They all belong in it. I've told you guys this before, but like when you bring somebody into the house and the second they walk into that house, they feel that like they're an expert, right? They're being paid to help fix this house or whatever, but they immediately realize this is beyond my control. Here's a number to call somebody else, and they just jet out. It's like one of my favorite things every time.
Yeah. And in Amityville Horror, I mean, the priest with the fly scene, I mean, that's like exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Or if they come in cocky and then like get their neck snapped like real fast or something like that, I'm like, you didn't show enough deference to this being.
No.
No, like I said, we could go through for another hour just listing and talking about why we liked them. But like some of these Charlie mentioned are going to be tempo ones, but like with us doing The Grudge and Insidious, which we ruled, we voted that it's not a haunted house, but it's adjacent, right?
Adjacent, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So we thought it would be a good idea.
You don't want to be in those houses.
Nah, fam. No, we thought it would be a good idea to kind of like just talk a little bit on them. Any final thoughts?
I got one left.
Any questions?
I got one left to throw out. And we were supposed to watch this together, but I couldn't wait. So I went and watched it by myself, and it was pretty fucking good. It kind of combines the whole new social media streamer influencer type of thing with haunted house. Deadstream from 2022. It's kind of like a live streaming horror haunted house thing, and it gets crazy, and it's actually there were points where I laughed out loud, and other times where I was like, "Holy shit, watch out, dude!"
That one is kind of fun. Did you guys watch the Grave Encounters movies? Same time period, I would say 2011 or so. It's like a haunted asylum kind of thing. So like they broke in and then they can't get out and then they're haunted. So it kind of fits what we're talking about. But yeah. It's always a fun exercise. I like them better when we're drafting against each other, though. We're trying to come up with the best list.
Yeah. Well, we got one of those coming up in a few weeks.
Okay.
With what year were we on? 1993.
Oh shoot!
Is the
Yeah.
year we picked? Yeah.
Oh, I
did.
forgot about that.
And I'm already.
Well, yeah. You got a couple weeks to prep, so yeah.
I'm already working in technicalities. I'm like, well, it wasn't. It was released in Newfoundland in '92, but not in the U.S.
Trying to squeeze anything out you can.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I hope you guys like these little mini episodes, and I hope you like haunted house movies as much as we do.
Absolutely. If we didn't name any that you think we should have, drop us a line. You can drop us some fan mail in the show notes. There's a link to do that. You comment on our Instagram page at allgutssogorypod. If we didn't name one of your favorites, or if you got one that we should check out, drop us a line.
All right. For Charlie and Mike, this has been All Guts So Gory. Special mini episode. What do we call this one? We call this Putting the Gory in Categories.
That's right.
And the category was, well, me and Mike decided.
I don't.
Charlie, you guys can't see this at home, but Charlie grew a mustache, and ever since then he's lost decision-making privileges on this.
Yeah.
We're just jealous.
And Mike's not allowed to watch. Mike's not allowed to pick movies anymore.
That's true. So many things.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, I was trying to class it up by going by the foreign route.
Martyrs, yeah. Anything directed by a man named Pascal Lager, whatever.
Loge.
We're probably cutting all this out, guys, so don't worry about that. All right, who's ending this thing? Mike, you having our buddy?
All right. If you like what we do here at All Guts So Gory, leave us a rate or a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram, like we just said. And yeah, for All Guts So Gory, I'm Mike. For Justin and Charlie, Andy, take us home.
This is the end, friend.